This shoe bench has been a great addition to our home. It not only matches our decor, it was pretty simple to put together, and I think it will serve our family really well. As you can see, I'm 5'1", and this is not a really low cabinet. It is a taller and skinnier cabinet. It has two different drawers here that you can put shoes in. In the lower one here, I put our children's shoes. They have these divider wooden pieces here that you can put on two different levels in here. I put this on the higher setting here, and then in the top one, I decided to just simply leave it out so that my husband's boots would fit in here, because otherwise they would not fit. They are too tall. And so that was just a personal choice I made. But you could put the board in here just like I did down here to give even more space for shoes. And here's just a little bit of a closer look here at them. They fit children's shoes quite nicely down here. And then you also have the shelf on the bottom if you need to put extra. Now the instructions were very clear and easy to follow and all, but I wasn't paying attention, and so I did end up getting this piece on backwards, and so you can see these little black screws, but to me it doesn't make a big deal because it still fits with the decor. You don't really think about it much, so it's really not a big deal to me, and that was my own fault. The instructions showed clearly what to do with that, but I made a mistake with that. One of the things that I thought was really nice is that they sent plenty of extra screws and things like that in case you lost one, you weren't stuck. You wouldn't have to go and try to find a replacement screw. You had an extra one to replace it with. Now, when I first went to put this together, I got a little overwhelmed because I wasn't quite sure if I'd be able to do this without power tools, but it actually ended up just needing a screwdriver. The thing that challenged me at first, and it was actually really simple when I got down to it, were these little screws right here. They do not have a sharp end on here, so you need to apply a little bit of pressure to get them started, just a small amount, and once you get it started a little bit, it screws in nicely and is very easy to install. But overall, I would say this took probably about an hour or so to put together, and it did take a bit of wrist strength to get the screws in with as many screws as there were. I just used a screwdriver. Obviously, if you use like an electric screwdriver, it would probably have been faster and not quite as hard on your hands, but still an easy to put together thing. I didn't have to have help with it. I could do it on my own. My children enjoyed helping me, but I didn't necessarily need their help. And I feel like it's like a really classic piece that fits really well with my decor. The boards do not feel like they're going to break easily. It feels like it's going to last, even though it is particle board. So if you're looking for like an affordable solution to getting your shoes in something nicer where they're not just spread on the floor or whatever like that, I would recommend this as a great option. It's really elevated our space and is also super practical to use. It is so easy for my children to easily put their shoes in there all by themselves. They think it's great, and it helps keep things organized here. Thank you so much to this brand for sending me this to try. I'm really enjoying it.